Okay, class. So now we will start our next new chapter, that is chapter number 7, conservation of plants and animals. Conservation means, class, to save. Okay. So here our first heading is deforestation and its causes. So a great variety of plants and animals exist on earth. They are essential for the well-being and survival of mankind. Today a major threat to survival of this organism is deforestation. We know that the deforestation means clearing of forest and using that land for other purposes. Trees in the forest are cut for some of the purposes mentioned below. The first purpose of cutting down the tree is procuring land for cultivation. Procuring means to create land for cultivation. Okay. Now building houses and factories, making furniture, or using wood as fuel. Some natural causes of deforestation are forest fires and severe droughts. Droughts means, class, high scarcity of water. Now class, we will discuss our next topic, that is consequences of deforestation. The deforestation increases the temperature and pollution level on the earth. It increases the level of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Groundwater level also get lowered. Deforestation disturbs the balance in nature. Moreover, there will be increased chances of natural calamities such as floods and droughts. Recall that plants need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. Fewer trees would mean that less carbon dioxide will be used up, for resulting in its increased amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This will lead to global warming as carbon dioxide traps the heat rays reflected by the earth. The increase in temperature on the earth disturb the water cycle and may reduce rainfall. This could cause droughts. Deforestation is a major cause which leads to the change in soil properties. Physical property of the soil get affected by plantation and vegetation. Recall from class 7 how trees prevent soil erosion. Fewer trees result in more soil erosion. Removal of the top layer of the soil exposes the lower hard and rocky layers. This soil has less humus and is less fertile. Gradually, the fertile land gets converted into deserts. It is called desertification. Deforestation also leads to a decrease in the water holding capacity of the soil. The movement of water from the soil surface into the ground, that is the infiltration rate, is reduced. So there are floods and other properties of the soil like nutrient content, texture, etc. also change because of the deforestation. Now our next topic is, class, that conservation of forest and wildlife. To protect our flora and fauna and their habitats, protected area called sanctuaries, national parks and biosphere reserves have been earmarked. Plantation, cultivation, grazing, felling trees, hunting and poaching are prohibited here. Flora means plants, class, and fauna means animals. So sanctuary is those areas where animals are protected from any disturbance to them and their habitat. Next is national park. These are the areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitats and natural resources. Next is biosphere reserve. These are the large areas of protected land for conservation of wildlife, plant and animal resources and traditional life of the tribals living in the area. Now class, we will discuss about our next topic, that is endemic species. So, endemic species are those species of plants and animals which are found exclusively in a particular area. They are not naturally found anywhere else. A particular type of animal or plant may be endemic to a zone, a state, or a country. For example, bison, the Indian giant squirrel, and flying squirrel are endemic fauna of Panchamari Biosphere Reserve. So class, what is species? Species is a group of population which are capable of interbreeding. This means that the member of species can reproduce fertile offspring only with the members of their own species and not with the member of other species. Member of species have common characteristics in them. Now class, our next topic is endangered animal. Now animals whose number are diminishing to a level that they might face extinction are known as endangered animals. That means class, those animals whose population is too low and people fear that someday they will vanish because of their decreasing population. So these animals are known as endangered animals. Our next topic is ecosystem. It is made up of all the plants, animals and microorganisms in an area along with non-living components such as climate, soil, river, deltas, etc. Now coming to our next topic class, that is Red Data Book. So this is a book where we keep a record of all the endangered animals and plants. There are different red data books for plants, animals and other species. Now class, we will discuss about the next topic, that is migration. So you must have seen the migratory birds fly to far away areas every year during a particular time because of climatic change. They fly for laying eggs as the weather in their natural habitat become very cold and inhospitable. Inhospitable means class where you can't live anymore. So birds who cover long distance to reach another land are known as migratory bird, and this behavior of moving from one place to another place in search of better conditions for survival is known as migration. Now class, we will go to our next topic, that is recycling of paper. As we all know that paper is made from plants, mainly the wood, so we should all save paper. We should use the recycled paper more to conserve our forest area. Next topic is class reforestation. Reforestations mean class where we plant new trees to increase the forest area. This process is known as reforestation. Reforestations help in balancing the ecosystem by bringing back the normal amount of trees into our society. That's all for today's class. I hope that all of you have understood it well. Thank you class.